There's no playbook for life, so it's fair to say we're all out here winging it.
Life is very difficult, and you can either face life unprepared, or you can do some things to really prepare for the journey ahead.
If there's a better metaphor for life than climbing a hill, I'm not sure what it is.
Dr. Dan Pallison, clinical psychologist, and Brendan Leonard, marathon runner and author of I Hate Running and You Can Too, have teamed up to share their opposing strategies on how to make your way up the hill of life. For starters, consider time versus pain.
If I went faster, this would be over sooner, but if I go faster, it hurts more.
Most of us are wired to avoid pain, but what if we knew it would achieve a positive result?
I've often failed at it and just choose to go slower. I feel like it's sort of laziness, but I don't know. Maybe that's just the way I do things.
No, trust me, if we just go harder and faster, we're going to feel the pain less, and we're going to get out of the pain and get to pleasure more quickly.
Next, lose the self-pity.
An attempt to get people to see you and care for you, it's not a good long-term motivator.
It's pretty hard to be a victim in the scenario where you're making yourself exercise and you're like, oh, woe is me. And you're like, wait, this was my idea.
It's times like these where you have to remind yourself to be present.
Being present more often than not enhances the goodness in our lives rather than having us dwell on the negative or the bad.
Zooming out and savoring the moment really helps you enjoy and experience that moment for what it is.
I'm terrible at it.
Then there are those times when you're pedaling really hard uphill but going so slow that you're passed by someone walking. You have to ask yourself, would it be better if I just walked?
There is that saying, work smarter, not harder. And I always joke and say, well, work harder, not smarter. That's my motto.
Dr. Pallison says nothing can derail your feeling of accomplishment more than social comparison.
Whether you're running a race, climbing a mountain, or just trying to get ahead in your day-to-day job, is to focus on what's in front of you and pursue that with all of your might.
Finally, when you meet someone on the way down, you can ask, how much farther to the top?
People will say 5 minutes or like a half mile or whatever, and they don't know.
Like life, everybody's journey is different. You don't know what it took for them to get to their summit.
Instead of asking how far to the top, ask them, what's the best part of the top? Or how's the view up there? By changing the question, it's going to change the motivation I have to reach that goal and to get to the top.
Getting a better view of life, one step at a time.